Huh? Oh, you wait now. The Beer Board meeting will limit physical access in the meeting room due to current limitations on public meetings. Accommodations have been made to ensure that the public is able to participate in the meeting. The public may participate in the following ways: watch the meeting on Franklin TV or the City of Franklin website, watch the live stream through the City of Franklin Facebook and YouTube account, call into the conference meeting at 312-626-6799, meeting ID 928-8530-8843, password 440056. Callers will be unmuted and given an opportunity to comment during the meeting at specific times. Limited viewing will be available in the lobby of City Hall to watch the live video. The public may email comments and questions prior to the start of the meeting to recorder@franklintn.gov to be read aloud. City YouTube, www.youtube.com/forward/user/City of Franklin, City Facemail Live, and www.facebook.com City of Franklin, City website, www.franklintn.gov/forward Franklin TV. We'll now do a roll call vote to see who is here. Alderman Martin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alderman Bransford, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Meeting procedure changes. Consideration of resolution 2020-139, a resolution declaring that the Beer Board shall meet on August 11th, 2020 and conduct its essential business by electronic means rather than being required to gather a quorum of the members physically present in the same location because it is necessary to protect the health, safety, and welfare of Tennesseans in light of the COVID-19 outbreak. I will entertain a motion.
Approval. Move for approval.
Proper motion second. Roll call vote. Alderman Bransford, how do you vote?
Yes.
Alderman Martin, how do you vote? Chair votes yes. Item 2, consideration of approval of minutes from the July 14th, 2020 Beer Board meeting. Hope everyone's had a chance to look at those. Any corrections, deletions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Move for approval.
Proper motion for a second.
Second.
All in favor? I'm sorry, we'll do a roll call voice vote. Alderman Bransford, how do you vote?
Yes.
Alderman Martin, how do you vote? Chair votes yes. New business, consideration of application of Ting Wei Sang DBA The Boiler Seafood and Grill, 545 Cool Springs Boulevard, Suite 195, Franklin TN 37067, Ting Wei Sang, managing agent for on-premise consumption. Committee members, do you have any questions of this applicant? No questions?
Well done, Mr. Chairman. I just want to make sure the applicant has her training in place, and this is not the first time for her to be doing this business. Did she hear me?
Yes.
You have trained your staff, and you are ready to open. Okay. Did she understand? Did she hear me? I don't. Okay, thank you. Okay.
She shaking her head as she understood.
All right. I just want to make sure for the record.
Alderman Martin, do you have any questions? No, Alderman Martin, we cannot hear you. So I'm going to assume you do not have any questions. We should be able to hear you now.
Do you have any, is this a new business?
Ms. Zhang, you're muted. You should unmute and be able to talk to them.
What? Is this a new business? They can't hear me. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, it is a new business. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Okay, okay.
But she has her training, it's a new business, and she's ready to go, so I move for approval.
Proper
Thank you.
motion. Is there a second? Do a vote on this. Alderman Bradford, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
Alderman Martin, how do you vote? Chair votes yes. Motion passes 3-0. Item 4, consideration of application of CL of Cool Springs LLC doing business as Core Life Eatery, 401B Cool Springs Boulevard, Franklin, Tennessee 37067, Scott Searles, managing agent for on-premise consumption. Alderman Bradford, Alderman Martin, do you have any questions of the applicant? Alderman Bradford and Alderman Martin, I cannot hear you. I'm not sure about anybody else.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that they are all trained and ready to go for this business.
They will be when we open. We require all anyone serving to take the a server's course, an online server's course, as well as we have our own, training packet.
So you're in the process of doing that right now because you're not open, correct?
We are not open. We have another location in Murfreesboro, but this is for the Cool Springs location, and we're in the middle of construction.
Okay, great.
Alderman Martin, do you have any questions?
No,
Lawrence, when do they expect to be open?
Scott, if you could.
We
share-
have a target date of September 27th.
Okay.
Are we holding this certificate or this beer permit until they get a CO?
Yes, sir, we will.
Okay, move for approval.
second,
Will you release it with a temporary CO?
Lawrence, do
Yes.
you want to address?
Yes, sir, we do release them with the temporary certificate of occupancy, and we'll work with you to make sure you get it in time to place your
Great.
orders for your service.
I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Any other questions? Alderman Bradford,
I vote yes.
Alderman Martin,
yes,
chair votes yes, passes 3-0. Item 5, consideration of application of Calasino. This item has been asked, the applicant has asked to defer to October. I would entertain a motion to that effect.
So moved.
second,
Proper motion in a second. Alderman Bradford, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
Alderman Martin, how do you vote?
yes,
Chair votes yes, passes 3-0. Item 6, consideration of application of Riffs Hospitality LLC, DBA Peachy's Lobster Company, 230 Franklin Road, Franklin, Tennessee 37064. William Lothback, managing agent for on and off premise consumption. Committee members, any questions of the applicant?
This is a new business in off the Franklin Road area, or is it going into formal establishment?
This is an establishment inside the factory in Franklin, or the factory. And we're already existing there. We've been operating there for 3 years, but we're changing concept due to the pandemic, and would like to add beer consumption to our menu.
Sounds good.
And you sell this for off premises also?
What we'd like to do is we want to specialize in local craft, and we'd like to have the opportunity to invest in the infrastructure to be able to do crowler sales, to be able to serve in cans and allow people to take that home.
And you all are all ready to go. I mean, you ready to start?
We're ready to serve right now. Not ready with the off premise, but definitely ready with the on premise.
Okay. Well, I'll move for approval.
Proper motion to second.
Second.
Roll call vote. Alderman Bransford, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
Alderman Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. The consideration for application passes 3-0.
We lost you.
Now, can you hear me? All right. Push too many buttons. Let me ask one question, Lawrence.
Yes, sir.
Lawrence, on item 4, I've got Scott Searles as managing agent, but it looks like Scott Frederick. Is that?
That is just
Scott,
a-
sir.
That
What's
is
up,
just
Scott? Go ahead, Scott.
yeah. So Scott Frederick is just it's just a login name for Zoom. My actual name is Scott Searles.
Okay. All right, let's see. Any other business to come before the board?
Mr. Chairman, we don't have any other business on my side.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Vote for
Alderman,
adjournment.
proper
Second.
motion to second.
Second.
Alderman Martin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Alderman Bradford, how do you vote?
I vote yes.
Chair votes yes. Passes 3-0. Meeting is adjourned.